Alright guys, back again. We got Project Catfish here. We are using this car as a donor. Got the 2.3 turbo motor that we are swapping into Project Roger here. Not sure if you missed the last episode, probably did, as this is only my second video. We just picked this car up yesterday. Might have overpaid, might have not, we'll see. It's kind of unknown about this motor. As you can see, this guy had the fuel line off to the rail, and he's got this other hose coming into the fuel rail, so I'm not sure what he was trying to do. He did give me an extra fuel pump, but that's way back here, so I'm not sure what he was trying to do up here. We're just going through the car right now, kind of seeing what it has and doesn't have, and kind of how simple or hard this is going to be to get out of here. I did notice there's no coolant, there's no brakes or brake fluid, fuel line's off, there's a cut wire right here. I'm not sure where that goes. It's not coming from any of the battery wires, so I'm not sure what was fed through there. Hopefully nothing important, because I do want to try and put a battery in here and see if anything will even happen. I think we'll pull the coil wire just to make sure we're not going to fire it, and just kind of crank it, get some oil to everything. Might even just add a little bit of oil on top, so everything's got a little bit of oil up there. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some of the neat features I found on this car while I was looking it over last night. I did explain some in the last video, but I found a couple more peculiar things that you guys might find neat. So some of the odd things I found with this car, it's like very old school airbox they kind of got here. Got like a motorcycle air filter in it or something. Looks like an old, maybe carbureted double Weber filter or something. It's kind of neat. You don't see these very often in newer cars, I'll say that. Not the worst condition, actually. That's good. There's no mice or anything in there. Do got some extra grounds up here. I gotta figure it out, but back to some of the weird things. Sorry, I got a little ADD action here. This was the weirdest oil dipstick I've ever seen. You can tell right up top here, it used to have some kind of connector on there. If you look at this thing, it's got all these little marks on it. It's really hard to get in focus here, actually. Sorry. Oh, come on, you stupid camera. But all the way down at the end, there's a little sensor. It's kind of uncoiling now, but yeah, there's an oil level sensor dipstick. Not sure if that was too common on some of these older cars, but I've never seen it. Yeah. Some of the other cool things in here. 1986, power mirrors, no power locks. To adjust the seat, it's got these foldable cranks. It goes up and down. That's kind of weird. I believe there's supposed to be a big knob like that side on it over here. It's got center console windows. Not very often you see that. Kind of a big BMW thing, which I guess makes sense because these cars were made in Germany, from my understanding. Like I said yesterday, heated cloth seats. That's kind of cool. It's like a four-way adjuster for your stereo, I believe. There's no radio in here, so I'm not sure, but everything was like right there for the driver in this car. The passenger didn't get a whole lot. Everything is definitely driver cockpit oriented. They're kind of a neat dash, a little basic. All these nice little toggle switches over here. You know, they just feel nice and sturdy. Like, they don't make things like this anymore. Dual map lights. Let's see here if this will work. Got the crank sunroof that still works. So that's kind of cool. Sorry, a little close. I can't get much farther with the camera. But yeah, I guess there's a cool little screen here that shows the whole car. All your lights are up here telling you, right as the driver, really all you need to know about this thing. The back, I haven't really made it back there. The guy I bought it from dented the tailgate and I haven't been able to get in there. But, I mean, it's really big and roomy back here. It looks to be that the seats fold down and you kind of get like a big cargo space back here. So we'll have to get this thing open. He did some damage right there on the latch, and also broke our cool wing. So cool wing's gone, I guess. But overall, a pretty neat little car. I've never seen one in person, or I guess up close to inspect it. I've seen maybe one of them drive down the road. Cool little Ford though, or Merkur, I guess you could say. I'm gonna call it the catfish because this is a catfish, right? Oh, this dude. Let it bang! Alright, so we got the hood off. Gonna start. This stuff was super brittle and getting this crap off. I hope that's not super expensive. It was kind of trashy anyway, so whatever. Just wanted to get this out of here. I got minimal lighting out here in the barn. I think we're gonna just go through everything here one by one, just kind of make sure nothing's gonna pop off if we put some power to this, and we are gonna see if she'll turn over at least. I got a lot of random wiring that seems to be unplugged. Hopefully nothing that affects the way the motor runs. Yeah, I got some more over here. Got that red one I showed you earlier. That grounded to the hood. I'm not sure what all these little, got a bunch of little diodes and brackets and plug-ins. And I guess we're about to learn. I've never seen one of these in person working on them like this, so guess you get to see my learning curve. I think my buddy Turbo's here. I hear him somewhere out there. Oh, old Turbski's here. Little understeer action. Oh, and he stalled it.
He's only got one brake light.
Well, oh, Abby.
Hey, come here.
Whoa, buddy, what are you doing?
I turned it the wrong way.
Get him, Abby. Well, at least yours has enough compression to hold it. So we put the battery in. Fan came on immediately. I think the key's in the on position. We're just gonna give it a few little cranks. Nothing major here. Motors. Oh, stop. We got sparks. Alright, this was just janky taping. He was a little close. We're gonna try this one more time. Fans on. Good news. Good news.
I went there to pick this thing up just for it. Because he's like, well, you can keep the tires. And this motherfucker just said, oh yeah, we got the MRK2 K6R TI here. Or whatever it is. Yeah, he was thinking we were going to keep it. No.
No. We're doing the old swappy swap. Alright guys, now that we got the car to crank, we're gonna go get some fuel and hook a inline fuel pump up to this thing. It's actually a factory replacement for the car, so run that into a gas tank, see if we can get this thing running and see what happens. Peace out, Jew. Do a skitty! Huh? Do a skitty! Alright guys, we have officially made it back from this gas station, get some fuel for this thing. This is the brand new fuel pump that the guy gave me with the car. So we are gonna jumper wire that from the battery. We're gonna hook it up to the hose that's coming off the fuel rail. And we're gonna put our other hose, that's right here, on the other side of this and run it into our gas can and see if this thing will run. Cross your fingers for us. Alright guys, we got our fuel pump set up here. We have verified that it's flowing the correct way. We're gonna do a couple of cranks with no fuel just to get some more oil up there.
Seat keeps her on the seat.
And then
Keeps her on the seat.
we're gonna see what happens.
Make sure it's out of gear. Julio was playing with it. Good.
Alright, we're gonna try some fuel. You got fuel?
Hold on, shut the fan off quick so I can hear it. If it's engaging or not.
Alright. Alright. We're gonna try again. Fuel?
Yep, feel.
Oh,
Too much feel.
too much fuel. We're spraying. Fuel? Okay. Well, we got other things to solve then. All right, after a few cranks there, we just checked the top. We are definitely getting oil up there, so that's always a good sign. Oil pump works. We had a little bit of a hose clamp issue on the fuel side. It was kind of spraying. We're gonna let that evaporate a little bit down in there, and we're gonna try again. If that doesn't work, I suppose we will start with the spark and make sure we're getting spark to the distributor. And we know we're getting fuel, we know we get air. So we'll process of elimination, figure it out. All right. Temp number 3. Did that get worse? Are we leaking more fuel than before?
Shine the light down here.
Oh, stop. Yeah, we got a lot of fuel going on. All right. We'll be back. Got our fuel leak taken care of for the most part. Let's try this again.
Give her.
Well, I don't think we're getting spark. So, we will have to figure out the next thing to do. So, we pulled the spark plug. Definitely have spark. Then we started looking in here and noticed that the guy had the fuel line that he was testing with on the return. So we switched it over to the regulator side, hooked the return line back up, and we're gonna give this another shot. We got it all set up. Going to the regulator side this time, not the return. We're kind of hoping this all holds together. The guy had broke the clips down here that holds the return on, so we're gonna hope that doesn't shoot off. And hopefully we get this thing to pop off. Let's give her some fuel.
Whoa! What are you getting now?
Getting a lot of fuel.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's out of the return side. Okay, well, we gotta solve that issue now. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it a night. Camera's about to die, and we need some more fuel hose because this fitting down in here keeps shooting fuel back. Just slips off. So we're just gonna get a return line, feed it back into our tank, and give her another try. Not much else we can do from here. If we're spitting fuel everywhere, we can't really keep trying to feed fuel to it. On the plus side, it cranks. It's got spark. Fuel's working. Hopefully we'll have it running tomorrow.
That's a greasy.
Thanks for watching, guys.
That's a greasy Merkur XR4TI 16. TI.